I found this Everlane denim button up at the bins along with this sheet. Once I got home, I realized it had way more flaws than I noticed, so I figured this would be the perfect piece to upcycle. I also thrifted this vintage pattern packet, and I'm only using the collar pattern to add a little statement collar to the denim button. But first, let's clean off the table to make room for my sewing machine. I am definitely not a sewing expert, and honestly, this is my first real thrift flip, so I'm kind of just figuring out as I go. Okay, I'm going to cut this down because it's a lot of fabric. This is just 100% polyester, so it's nothing special, but I still saved it from the landfill. Now I have extra fabric to play around with and try to make other stuff with. So now I'm cutting out the collar pieces, and I'm trying to look like I know what I'm doing, which I absolutely do not. My kids were also adding their own special soundtrack to the chaos that beginner sewing already brings. The good news is, this is a whole sheet, so I have plenty of fabric to work with if things go sideways. Honestly, for my first thrift flip, this feels like the exact right amount of chaos. And here's the exact moment I realized my mistake. I somehow cut two of the same collar pieces. Oh, shoot. I'm learning. What the fuck? I did it again. Ugh. And then because apparently I needed to make sure the mistake really stuck, I made the same mistake twice. I need it like this, right? Yeah. To go on the other side. Ugh. Let's try it again. I am an idiot sandwich man. It's a good thing I didn't waste money on fabric. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, now that looks a lot better. Okay. Not gonna lie, I was looking up YouTube videos this entire time. I don't know if it was totally unnecessary, but I added a zigzag stitch along the edges to help prevent fraying. Or something like that. I am actually going to sew these two pieces together. Okay, so the edges are fraying, which I expected. I'm going to actually zigzag all of this using an overlock an overlock foot, and doing a little zigzag thing here, so. I also do not have pink ink shears, or else I would have just used the pink ink shears, but gotta add that to my list of things to buy. So there we go, it looks so good. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to zigzag stitch all of this so it doesn't fray. Okay, I don't know what it was about my machine, but it kept, usually I have problems with the bobbin, but this time it kept like coming loose from the needle. Anyways, I got it all zigzagged, so I shouldn't have any fraying, hopefully. I am such a noob at this, so hopefully this is okay and it doesn't fray. But now I'm going to press everything and do a top stitch on everything so it has nice clean edges, and then we can attach it. Taking a lot longer than I wanted it to, but you know, it's okay. I really need a serger. Share this video so I can get lots of views so I can buy a serger. Now I'm pressing the edges down so I can top stitch everything and hopefully make it look a little more finished. This is the part where it slowly started coming to life, which was honestly really exciting after all the zigzagging chaos. Pressing really did help the fabric behave a little better, and since this is a sheet, so it is lightweight, it definitely needed some bossing around. Again, I'm learning as I go, but this is the part where it started to feel like it might actually turn into something really cute. Okay, I got it all done. It's not perfect at all, but you know what? It is what it is. This is my first project, and I think I did very good for my first time. What do you guys think? Now, I have seen people online like double fold and then stitch it again, but you know what? I'm not doing that. This is very thin fabric. Like I said, it is polyester. So next time I will definitely go with, oh, sorry, this lighting. Next time I will definitely go with 100% cotton, but I found this at the bins. I thought this would be an awesome thing to test. And yeah, I think I did a pretty good job for my first time. Side, it's a little wonky. I do like this edge more than this edge. Well, actually, maybe they're both. Maybe I like this one more. It's more pointy, but taking a lot longer than expected, but should look good. Now let's attach it. At this point, I'm getting so close to the end, and honestly, I'm a little nervous to see how it all comes together. This project definitely took me a lot longer than I expected, but for my first thrift flip, I'm proud that I didn't just give up halfway through. There were a few mistakes, a lot of guessing, and plenty of "is this right?" moments. I also did not know what to do with the rip on the sleeve, so I just folded my sleeves to hide it. Any suggestions for fixing that would be great. Okay, let's take one more look at the before, and here's after. Honestly, I'm kind of proud of how this turned out. It's still giving beginner thrift flip, but in a cute way. And I feel like this would be such a sweet Mother's Day outfit. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.